Hi, this is Taylor Allen. Today I'm going to be talking about discussion 3, persuasion in oral and written communication. The last time I was persuaded into some sort of action was probably just something simple like my friends asking me to eat dinner with them while I was doing my homework, which is pretty easy for me to say yes to considering I want that time with my friends. And I'd say the last time I convinced somebody to do something with me or just do some sort of action was probably like us both not knowing where to go get food, and I was able to persuade them with whatever factors of the restaurant that stood out to me, and then they eventually agreed with me and said, okay, we'll do what you want to do. Whatever. I can't say, like, it didn't take too much effort. I just really wanted that specific restaurant, and they eventually said yes. So, yeah, I would say my strategy for when I want somebody to act a certain way is telling them the benefits they'd receive if they did what I wanted to do, and also telling them, like, consequences if they didn't. I believe this is ethical and fine as long as it's not like a bigger thing you're trying to persuade them to do. Like, obviously never persuade to do something that they're not comfortable with, but something like simple, like where to eat food. Like, that's what I would use, at least. Like, you know. Do I feel communication styles are the same for spoken communication versus written? I don't. I believe that written communication is a lot less confrontational, and therefore people are able to portray more intense emotions via written communication. Whereas oral communication, you're a little bit more nervous to speak about those kind of emotions in front of crowds or just individuals in general. So I think they are definitely different in their own ways. I think that people could be more, like, people could say more via, like, written text compared to, like, saying things to people's faces. And what I know about persuasion is that it's like the act of convincing somebody to abide by something you want to do or that you want. I know it involves evidence, and you obviously have to back it up with certain rationale. So, yeah, thanks so much for listening.